So I've been informed that today is my cousin's baby shower. Well, I already knew that. The part I was informed about is I'm thinking, oh, okay, you guys are going to go off and I'll have time to do other things I want to do. How about, like, I don't know, editing and putting together some of these vlogs that I've been sitting around for 30 friggin' days untouched. That's when I was told that, no, they want this to be a family gathering. I'm like, that's funny. This is the first time a baby shower in our family has ever involved everybody getting together. Again, don't get me wrong. I love my family. I love my family very much. But I don't want to go do that. Because I'm sorry, while I love them, nobody talks to me. And I don't talk to anybody. So generally what winds up happening, I wind up sitting on the couch by myself watching television, nobody talking to me. And since my family gatherings generally involve a boatload of food, me stuffing my face constantly. The first being an utter waste of useful time. The second being completely redundant and counterproductive to what I'm trying to do. Trying to lose weight, so all I'm going to do is sit around and stuff my face. Lead me not into temptation, you know what I mean? Don't take that last statement to think that I'm religious of any type, because like I said before, I'm not. But I guess while I'm on the topic of not lead me into temptation, yesterday was Friday, and Friday is pizza night. Pizza is like my absolute favorite food on the whole frickin' world. Milena made one pizza when I asked her to make two, and while this is irritating that she didn't make enough food, I really didn't need to eat an entire pizza by myself, which is exactly what would have happened. So maybe that was a good thing. Problem was, I'm sitting there staring at my empty plate after my second slice of pizza, wishing I had 3 more. Which is sitting there, and time went on. I noticed a rather unique effect. One of two things happened. One, my brain took and said, hey, why don't you just go make another pizza or get something else to eat? And the other side of my brain, which countered that, said, no. You're not taking go and get something to eat. Matter of fact, you're hungry? Get up and go for a walk, because that's obviously what you need to do. I didn't listen to either side. I just sat there in frustration. Walking past the park here, a couple of Little League games going. And it's, it's fairly early in the morning. It's only around 9:30, I think. And I'm a little torn on how I feel. Part of my brain's going, I remember the days when we used to get up early on a Saturday morning to take Milena to soccer games. And then there's part of my brain that goes, yeah, I remember that too. It's kind of boring and annoying. And it seemed like a waste of time. So part of my brain saying, can't wait to do that again with Balthazar, and the other side saying, oh goody, getting up early on a cold Saturday morning in the fall to take and watch a bunch of kids run back and forth and chase a ball. Yay. Here's the point where I go on about originality again. Maybe you've noticed that the way I've been speaking the last day or so has changed. Kind of a rapid pace and crescendoing up and then dropping down only to finish with a spike. And that's because I've been spending the last 2 or 3 days watching a video game reviewer who speaks very quickly and makes snarky commentary. So it seems to be affecting the way I speak, so I'm causing me to speak very quickly and make snarky commentary. Like I said, I'm very easily influenced by other things, which makes originality very difficult for me. Maybe this is just paranoid me, but last few days, it seems to be a lot more police patrolling the streets than there have ever been before. And I don't mean just our local PD either. PD from surrounding townships have been moving around through our area as well at a little more increased frequency. Now, does this either mean that I'm paying more attention to this fact, or does it mean that they're actually happening? And if it's the latter of the two, my question is why? This is not that high crime of a neighborhood, so why the sudden perk in police attention? But like I said, maybe that's just me being paranoid. Space! Space! I like space! Space! Okay, it was a really crappy Portal reference, but I had to do it anyways. Alright, here's something that bothers me, and I'm going to say it anyways. I know I said I'd avoid doing things that bothers me, but this is what I'm going to do. Because it's a little FYI on using a biking trail. As a matter of fact, it's a little FYI on walking in general. A biking trail and a road are pretty much the same thing. Motorized vehicles, i.e. bicycles, are to travel on the right side. If you are on foot and a pedestrian, yes, on foot, walking, nothing mechanical below your body moving you forward, you are to walk on the left. Now, I know this sounds counterintuitive, which means the bicycles will be coming directly at you, as whereas you were doing it on the road, a car would be coming directly at you. There's a reason for this. It is more dangerous for a motorized vehicle to make a sudden jag to the left or to the right to avoid something than it is for a human being to either step off the road or get out of the way. The bike will be moving much faster if you just step to the left and he'll go zooming past you and it'll be over with, as opposed to him trying to jiggy jog around you to avoid from hitting you, thus keeping him on the proper track so he doesn't go head on into an oncoming bicyclist. I have been both parties in that statement, incidentally. I have been the bicyclist and the pedestrian when these things happen. Bikes, stay on the right. Pedestrians, stay on the left. Pedestrians, you're the one that's supposed to get out of the way, not the bikes. Oh, but bikes, by the way, when you do pass a pedestrian, you are to give them notice that you're coming up behind them so they don't suddenly step to the right for some weird reason and walk into you. Man, I'm being pissy today. Must be the heat. Heat that could be countermanded by getting a cool drink of water from a fountain in a park. Oops.